What's on deck today? Pocket Paragons. Sully's Game Studio. Love this game. This version is the Acquisitions Incorporated. This is something by Penny Arcade. I think it's an RPG type thing. I never really played any Acquisitions Incorporated, but 3 to 15 minutes, 2 players, light. Like I say, love this game. Okay, designed by Brian McKay, not Chris Solis. Okay, didn't know that. All right, but anyway, let's crack into it. Got to read the back. Alright, choose your Paragon and face off in lightning fast, deeply asymmetrical duels of simultaneous card selection and prediction. Acquisitions Incorporated is all leveling up your abilities, gain and keep energy to infuse your abilities with power. All Pocket Paragons products are cross-compatible with one another. Yeah, I have the base set, and there's about like 6, 7, 8 sets out right now. This is the latest one, and it is available right now at retailers, so check them out. Yeah, you make your wheel for spending energy. Cut that out, make those in a second. And let's check these cards out. Make sure there's no secrets. For sure there's no secrets. And they have the Temporal Odyssey 2 coming out. Love that Temporal Odyssey as well. The Space Lion coming. I played 1 round of that. Love this Space Lion too. So Sully's Game Studios. They got a lot of stuff coming. Evelyn Marthane. Morgan. She looks like an elf ranger. Portentia Dren. Profadren. I'm sure the people who know Acquisitions Incorporated, they know all about these characters. Me, I do not. Alright, 2023 rulebook. Maybe they added or changed something. So there's looks to be like 7 kind of symbols. It's kind of like Century Spice Road, like if you've ever played that, but you can play 1 card at a time, and then whenever you want to reclaim your cards, you play the card to reclaim your cards, get them back in your hand. First to knock the other guy out, they win. These might not be energy, these may be health. Alright, but anyway, to recap, card anatomy, there are 2 types of cards in the game. Paragon cards, and it shows the complexity of the character, rated between 1 through 4, not a power level. And Affinity, your Paragon's key ability. Summary and overview of this Paragon's playstyle, not effect text. And then ability cards, Paragons and ability cards. And then that's the ability symbol, your card symbol. There are 7 unique symbols in the game. Card name, damage value, card effects, and symbol ability. This ability is tied to the symbol of the card. Game format standard, recommended. Play with 1 Paragon and play a single game of best of 3. I like playing with 3, so that's legacy. Play with 3 Paragons and the ability of inheritance mode. Oh yeah, so like once a guy dies, I think you get to get their inherited move. Conquest, play with 3 Paragons and try to win a game with each. And other modes, there are other modes that may come in various Pocket Paragons products. And you can visit the master rulebook online at pocketparagons.com/how to play with which features all game modes. Alright, setup. Choose a Paragon, place Paragon's character card onto the table. Their ultimate card adjacent to it with that purple swirl, and the other cards into their hand. Each player takes a dial to track their HP and energy. Yeah, so HP and energy. Okay, yeah, so wanna be HP and energy. Red and yellow. And set HP to 10 and energy to 0. Reduce your enemy to 0 HP, and or execute to win. So execute. When you execute, you lose the game. When you're executed, you lose the game. Execute happens when a player plays weapon when your opponent plays rest. So they got to be resting while you execute to knock them off. Every character in the game is capable of execute. Some characters might have alternative ways to execute. And energy, each time you rest or counter an enemy ability, gain 1 energy. Once you have enough energy, you gain access to your ultimate, the purple swirl, and you have a maximum of 5 energy. Ultimate abilities. Each character has 1 or more ultimate abilities which begin the game stored and unavailable at the start of the game. Passive ultimates. Passive 1. Once you've required energy, these ultimates take they take effect immediately and remain in effect for the rest of the game. You can gain energy past your ultimate's threshold, but it has no effect. So passives, okay, that sounds new to me. I haven't played with those so far. And ability ultimates, ready 1. Once you have the required energy, these ultimates go into your hand and can be played on a future round. After an ultimate ability is played, the ability will tell you what to do. And ultimate abilities will either become banished, exhausted, or stored back in your ultimate area. When you store your ultimate ability, you lose all your energy, but the ability can be unlocked again and played later in the game. Sounds like new stuff to me. In gameplay, selection phase. Each round, both players will secretly select 1 ability card in their hand and place it face down. And after both players have picked their ability, turn them face up and resolve them simultaneously. In resolution phase, check for counters. Some cards list other card symbols they counter. If the symbol in the counter section matches the symbol in the upper left of the opponent's card, they return their card to their hand and it has no effect. The countering player gains 1 energy. Keep track of energy with your dial. And each ability still in play deals damage to the other character equal to the amount of damage on it. So 1 versus 1 right there. But it looks like they counter each other. Example, Burning Grasp is a strength ability and counters agility. Conclusive Blow glows back to the player's hand and does not deal damage or resolve. Burning Grasp. Okay, my bad. This counters the blue, so blue goes back to hand, nothing happens. But then they do 1 damage. And Burning Grasp triggers as normal and deals 1 damage and gains 1 energy. If you can make all that out. Alright, so new round. And repeat steps 1 and 2 until 1 player is at 0 HP or executed. Tiebreaker rule, choosing your team. In both Legacy and Conquest, both players see the other player's team of 3 Paragons before choosing which character to play first. And each player chooses their first Paragon secretly, then choices are revealed simultaneously. Conquest format, Legacy format. A player must defeat all 3 of the enemy Paragons to win. And when you lose your first Paragon, you choose which of your 2 remaining characters to send in next and complete an ability inheritance. The next character and the surviving character start a fresh game with full HP and 0 energy. Once all characters are defeated, you lose. And the ability inheritance, when your character is defeated, you may pass 1 of their abilities to the next character. This ability replaces an ability of the matching symbol with the next character. If you don't pass an ability, you can't pass an ability that has no inheritance symbol, and you can't replace an ability that has that symbol. The ability you pass is made in secret. For your 3rd character, you may pass the ability that was passed to your 2nd character, and you may pass an ability from your 2nd character. Alright, a lot of stuff there. Glossary of terms. Credits, producer, game design, lead playtester. Alright, and let's crack the cards. And Pocket Paragons, Master Living Rulebook, Space Line coming out, and Rivals of Ether coming out. If they're not already out. But let's flip through the cards. And you know what? Let's flip through the cards later. Let's come back and flip through the cards. But anyway, should be the gameplay coming on later on this evening. Check for that. Michael Burnham.